Our journey begins to South Africa. Best known as the Rainbow Nation because of its diversity, equality, and beauty, South Africa is a proud home to many. The country's flag symbolizes unity. The red, white, and blue colors represent the Boer Republicans, while the yellow, black, and green colors represent the African National Congress. South Africa is the only country in the world to have 3 official capitals. The first being Pretoria, the administrative capital as the seat of the president and cabinet. The second and most popular is Cape Town, the legislative capital and the seat of the nation's parliament. The third capital, pronounced Bloemfontein, is the judicial capital as the seat of the Supreme Court of Appeal. The country's government consists of a parliamentary and a constitutional republic. The Portuguese explorers were the first white people to explore the southern region of South Africa. Both Bartolomé Dias and de Gama were the first to interact with the land and the area. Jan van Riebeeck established a supply station for the Dutch East India Company, which established the city of Cape Town. Throughout the next 200 years, Cape Town became a very common spot for travelers to stop at. In 1914, South Africa entered World War I with their allies. The same year, James Hertzog formed the Nationalist Party. He was later elected Prime Minister of the nation in 1924. In 1948, Daniel Malan was elected Prime Minister and the government introduced legislation of segregating races. Apartheid, which means separate, was condoned by much of the government, which then led them to completely breaking from the United Kingdom, making South Africa a republic country. Nelson Mandela, the leader of the African National Congress, was imprisoned because he was the leader of a colored group. He later became the president of South Africa.
After serving 27 years in prison, Nelson Mandela helped end apartheid in South Africa and became his country's first democratically elected president.
Nelson Mandela taught the 21st century how to forgive.
Born in South Africa's Cape Province on July 18, 1918, Nelson Mandela joined the African National Congress Youth League in 1942 and directed acts of civil disobedience against the South African government.
Nelson Mandela was an ardent opponent of apartheid. He came from this traditional clan which had a reputation for being fierce warriors that fought white domination from the very beginning. And he felt it was his sacred mission to somehow rid his people from this scourge.
The country's mineral wealth has been a backbone to its economy. South Africa is the world leader in gold, platinum, and other natural resources. South Africa is one of the largest diamond producers in the world. Most of the minerals are found in the northern part of the country. But mine workers and other manufacturing companies have suffered over the years, mostly because of the competition in Asia. Sadly, over 8 million people in South Africa are unemployed, mostly between the ages 15 to 24. But in South Africa, you have to take the bad with the good. South Africa is located in the southern hemisphere, so our winter is their summer, and vice versa. The nation's geography and landscape is amongst the most breathtaking in the world. South Africa is divided between the Malopo and Limpopo rivers. Most of the country is semi-arid, but the north is typically dry. Winter temperatures are mild, and summer temperatures are very hot. South Africa is also prone to having the most lightning strikes in the world.
The climate on the coasts of the Western Cape is characteristically a maritime one. Moving farther north in the province, the weather shifts to Mediterranean. This Mediterranean weather brings with it balmy and dry summers, followed by cool and rainy winters. Winters in the inland occur in July, and average temperatures for that month are 68 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas summers in February see temperatures on average of 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Areas on the coast and many valleys are unlikely to see frost.
There are over 1,700 miles of coastline, which reels in a ton of tuna, swordfish, mackerel, and squid. There is no freshwater fishing allowed in areas due to navigation problems within the rivers and lakes. 13% of the country is suitable for growing crops, but only about 5% of the area is fertile and productive. There are 7 different climate zones within the country, bringing in many different types of fruits and vegetables. Grape growing and the production of different wines are a perk to the Mediterranean climate. It also produces corn, wheat, and barley. Some regions of the country grow avocados, which makes South Africa one of the top exporters in the world. Kruger National Park, the size of the Netherlands, is home to many lions, different cats, elephants, hippos, zebra, and hundreds of other species. There are over 800 different types of birds in South Africa, including many that are endangered for their lives. If you ever have the chance to visit South Africa, take it, because you will capture the most unreal and exotic images that will last a lifetime, like this one of penguins on a beach, or the beautiful city of Johannesburg, a city like no other.